This is Amanda Keller, and I coach women to thrive. Today, I want you to tell me the facts. Can I recap for those who may not have read or listened to my last two posts? Great. Thank you for sticking with me here. 2 weeks ago, I talked about commitment, why it's important, and how to commit. The takeaway? Commit because the benefits far exceed the struggle. Last week, I discussed God's hope versus the world's hope. The takeaway is to commit to stay faithful in the hope, the certainty of God's promises. Why? Because we can be certain about what He says in His Word compared to a world that is very uncertain. But why the recap? Because I'm talking about commitment here, my friend. Now, I really want to challenge your commitment. The opposite of committing is quitting. Would you agree? When we quit, we give up the commitment we made. Remember, commitment is a stance created by you in which you know what you will or will not do, regardless of what does or doesn't happen. Quitting is having no stance. It's giving up on knowing what you will or will not do. Committing is moving forward. Quitting is stopping or even moving backwards. Guess what? Quitting is a habit, a bad habit most of us have. We are actually really good at it. We are even better at justifying it. I know I said I was going to cut out sugar, but then my daughter had her birthday party. I made the cake and I needed to try it. Then we had leftover cake and I couldn't let it go to waste. After that, my friend had a Cinco de Mayo party, and she makes the best margaritas. She is so sweet, and I couldn't say no to her offer. Then it was Monday. The weekend was so busy, so I just got lunch from the cafeteria. The ladies make these scotcheroo bars. Oh my goodness, I couldn't resist. I never can resist those. Sound familiar? We justify because we never really believed we could do it in the first place. After enough justifications, we just quit. We think, I haven't been able to do this in the past. So subconsciously, we doubt our ability to do it now. The temptation comes, and we give in. It's a cycle of committing, quitting, feeling miserable, and recommitting. How many times have you said, let's just see what happens? Or maybe this will work out. Or hopefully I'll just have the willpower in the moment. Think about marriage for a minute. Our society often approaches commitment this way. Let's get married. We'll see what happens. I think we'll work out. Hopefully will want to stay married to you and life will be happily ever after. Now look at the statistics. The divorce rates are around 40 to 50% for first marriages in the U.S. They are even higher for subsequent marriages. When you truly commit to something, quitting is not an option. I think of my marriage this way. I am not looking. There is no quitting. He's got me, I've got him, and we're going to work it out, no matter what. This is serious freedom, my friends. I know what my stance is. I know what I will or will not do, no matter what situation. No matter what guy comes along. I don't have to debate with myself or reason with myself. The commitment is made. Now let's apply this to the rest of our life. What excuses do you use to justify quitting on your commitments? Maybe, I can't do this. This is too hard. I'm too busy, too tired. I don't know how. I'm not good at this. This isn't working. Pick one that you use the most. Write about a time when you used one of these statements. Describe exactly how and why you quit. Then look at the facts of the situation. Not your thoughts, not your feelings, but the facts. You have to be able to prove it in a court of law for it to be a fact. I had a client once that was trying to lose weight. For 2 weeks, she was rocking out her plan. Unfortunately, after 2 weeks, she hadn't lost a pound. Her statements were, "This isn't working. My body doesn't like this. What's the point of all this work if I'm not even going to get anything from it?" The fact of this situation was that she hadn't lost a pound. We didn't know if it was working or not. Losing weight takes time. Her body wasn't gaining weight. She was feeling good otherwise, so it wasn't that her body didn't like it. But she wanted to quit. And if I had let her quit, she would never have seen 3 pounds down the next week. See, God's plan isn't always in a nice straight path. He has twists, turns, bumps, and forks in the road. If we go on how we feel about something, we'll screw it up and quit. If we lean on Him, that's when we can use His strength to succeed. But we have to see through the evil one's lies. That's why we look at the facts. Trust the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight. Proverbs 3:5-6. Here's the deal. Committing is hard. Quitting is hard. Which hard are you going to pick? But the constant cycle of quitting and recommitting is probably even worse because it undermines your confidence. It undermines your trust in God, and it makes you just plain crazy. Quitting may feel like a relief at first, and sometimes even disguises itself as self-care. But that's exactly where Satan wants you. He doesn't want you to see the truth or the facts of the situation. Don't let him stop you from finding the truth. Don't quit. Refuse the temporary indulgence to feel better in the moment. Figure out the facts. Then you can commit to God's plan. Let's talk about plans. Do you need help with planning your weekly meals? Ready to ditch the stress and commit to feeding your family easier on yourself? I have you covered. Grab my Thriving Mom Meal Planning Guide and prepare your week in just 20 minutes. Oh, and don't forget to stop by my Facebook page and check out the live videos and posts this week, expanding on this post.